Welcome back to TCDI Talks. Lately, we've been diving deep into generative AI and eDiscovery, but today we're shifting gears a bit. We're going to zoom out and really think about how to choose the right eDiscovery tool overall.
Yeah.
To help us out with this, we're going to take a close look at the article, Choosing the Right Tool for the Job. It's by TCDI's own Chief Client Officer, Dave York.
Oh, it's a great article.
Yeah.
It's so timely, There's so much hype around new tech, and it's easy to get caught up in it, without really thinking about if it's even the right fit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dave emphasizes this point,
Yeah.
Start with the why. You have to define the problem you're trying to solve before even thinking about possible solutions.
Right.
And he even brings up this idea of the DMAC methodology.
DMAC.
Define, measure, analyze, improve, and control. It's a common process improvement method.
Yeah.
But Dave thinks it can be really helpful in evaluating eDiscovery solutions, too.
Oh, for sure. I think what's fascinating is how DMAC forces you to get specific, It's not enough to just say, I have a lot of data.
Right.
You have to define, what are you starting with?
Mm-hmm.
What is the outcome you want?
Yeah.
And by when do you need it, for example?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you have to redact 100,000 documents within a month.
Yeah.
Or you might have to review 500,000 documents in a really tight time frame.
Right.
These are the types of challenges that eDiscovery tools need to address.
Exactly. So you've clearly defined your eDiscovery need using DMAIC.
Right.
What's next?
Well, even with all the excitement about generative AI, Dave really stresses that a process-driven approach is key.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about how technology fits into your overall workflow and strategy.
Right.
And he outlines 5 key areas to consider when you're choosing a tool.
5 key areas. I'm all ears. Let's hear them.
All right. Well, he starts with security, which is absolutely crucial.
Yeah.
You have to be sure that the tool you choose aligns with your security requirements.
Yeah.
And understand where that data is stored and how it's protected.
Right.
Having all the necessary security documentation is a must, too.
Okay. Security. Check. What's the next area?
Data.
Okay.
You need to be absolutely clear about the type of data going into the tool and what you'll get out of it.
Okay.
Where does it even reside?
All right.
How will it be processed?
Yeah.
Are there any specific steps that you have to take to prepare it for that tool? This can be a real sticking point sometimes.
I could see that.
Yeah.
It's not just plugging data into a tool and hoping for the best.
No, not at all.
You need to understand that whole data flow.
Absolutely.
Okay. Now, the third area is focused on processes.
Processes, yes.
How does this new tool fit into your existing eDiscovery workflows?
Right.
Does it streamline things?
Yeah.
Or does it actually create bottlenecks? So think about the impact both upstream and downstream, right?
Yeah.
How will this tool affect the processes before and after you put it in place?
Exactly.
So this is really where you start to see how a new tool impacts your team's day-to-day work, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Now, you mentioned there are 5 areas.
Yes.
What are the last 2?
Okay, so the fourth one is technology.
Okay.
This might seem pretty obvious.
Yeah.
But it's important to think about how the new tool integrates with your existing technology stack.
Mm-hmm.
Does it complement what you already have?
Right.
Or are you going to have to do a complete overhaul?
Mm-hmm.
It's a question that I think a lot of companies forget to ask.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Nobody wants a bunch of tools that can't talk to each other.
Right, exactly.
And you also have to consider the implementation and the maintenance of this new technology.
Yeah.
How much time and money will it take
Right.
to get the tool up and running?
Mhm.
And then how much will it cost to maintain? That makes a lot of sense. Okay, what about that 5th area?
Okay, the 5th,
I have a feeling it's about the people involved.
you got it.
Oh, yeah.
People. Do you have the in-house expertise to use the tool effectively
Okay.
and provide support? It's
Right.
not just about technical skills either.
Right.
Think about how the tool impacts the various roles and stakeholders involved in an eDiscovery project.
Mm-hmm.
Will the tool make things easier for everyone, or will it create more work for some?
I mean, it's almost like those infomercials for new gadgets, right?
Yeah.
Where they're like, but wait, there's more.
Yeah,
And then you need like 10 attachments and an engineering degree to actually use it.
exactly. Yeah.
So taking a step back and evaluating these 5 areas, it helps ensure that you're choosing a tool that really fits your needs
Yes.
rather than chasing the latest trends, right?
Absolutely. Sometimes a simpler tool that everyone understands
Yeah.
and can use efficiently is the best choice.
That's a great point, and I bet our listeners have faced similar situations too.
Oh, I'm sure they have. there's one more crucial step in Dave's framework.
You're talking about documentation, right?
I am.
I have to admit, that's one step I've overlooked more than once.
You and just about everyone else.
Yeah.
But documenting the tool selection process and what you learn along the way is crucial.
Okay, so what types of things should we be documenting?
Well, Dave suggests documenting a comprehensive overview of the tool, including its features and capabilities. And if it comes with documentation already, that's even better.
Yeah.
But what's really important is to capture the why behind your decision-making. Like, what specific needs or challenges were you trying to address?
It's almost like leaving a trail of breadcrumbs.
Exactly.
For yourself and for others.
Yeah. And you also want to document what went well and what could be improved. During tool selection and implementation.
So you're not just documenting the what, but also the how and the why.
Yeah.
You're creating a knowledge base for your eDiscovery toolkit.
Exactly. And the key here is that this documentation needs to be maintained and shared across teams to be effective. Choosing the right eDiscovery tool is an ongoing process, and documentation ensures that you capture those lessons learned and make better decisions in the future.
It's all about being intentional and strategic in your approach.
Exactly.
Choosing the right eDiscovery tool is a process, not a one-time decision. You have to continually evaluate and refine your approach based on your experiences.
Absolutely.
What are some of the biggest mistakes you've seen people make when choosing eDiscovery tools?
One common mistake is focusing too narrowly on one aspect, like just cost or the latest technology, without considering the bigger picture.
Yeah, you don't want to get tunnel vision.
Exactly.
Another mistake is underestimating the importance of training and support.
Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah.
It's crucial to factor in the time and resources needed to get everyone up to speed and have ongoing support available.
For those of you out there wrestling with these decisions, what is your top piece of advice?
I would start by clearly defining your needs and challenges. Don't get distracted by the hype or the latest trends. Focus on what you're actually trying to achieve. Use a structured framework like the one Dave provides to evaluate your options and take the time to understand how the tool fits into your overall eDiscovery ecosystem. And don't forget to document your process and the lessons learned along the way.
That's great advice. It's about being intentional and strategic in your approach. Choosing the right eDiscovery tool is an ongoing process. It's about continually evaluating, adapting, and improving your approach to make sure you're always using the best tools for the job. If you want to dive deeper into this topic and learn more about Dave York's framework, you can find a link to this full article, Choosing the Right Tool for the Job, in the show notes.
And don't forget to join the conversation online using hashtag TCDI Talks. We would love to hear your thoughts on this topic and any eDiscovery challenges you're facing. Thanks for joining us.